Well, we're out here on a gray day at Ken Rymer. We got 4 brave modelers out here, braving the weather that everybody thought would happen. It didn't. So that is what used to be a PBR that Bob Piper is going to turn into a recovery boat for RC sailing yachts. So we get out there. He wants it so he can get out there quick before they get away from you. Because the yacht, if something happens to it, it's still going to blow around. Something's going to happen. So you want to get out there pretty quick. That's a Micro Magic in the water, being sailed by a gentleman named Gary, doing a very good job of it. Bob's trying to figure out how to push it in. You need like a device on front that you can push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to just do some like silicone rubber. So
Yeah.
you can push on it.
Yeah. And over here, we have, how do you say that? Groton? Groton. The Groton used to, which is a Harbor Models, a Pro Boat Harbor tug that Mr. Turtle's a little customizing on. It is a good looking boat. I might have to talk to my wife about one of those for Christmas if it's in the budget. He's got the horn lit up. He's trying to tell everybody he's got the bloody right of way. That's a good, that thing looks good, man. It does look good. It would not be hard at all to really detail the living fire out of it, and people would never know it's a ready to run boat. That thing is slick.
I changed the limits to 50%.
Did you?
So when I crank it, now it's cranked, so it should be come up to that hull speed.
You might get a little bit more out of it. I'd go 60% and see what she does. Or turn it off, see what she does, back it down, and anyway. Unless you're happy with, if you're happy with that, you're fine.
I think so.
That's pretty quick for a tugboat. Yeah, that works. Yeah, just a little more ballast in her.
Yep.
And that brush motor's working good and running cool?
Yeah.
All right then.
We'll find out later.
Okay.
As you can see, I added some weight to the stern.
Yeah.
But can use a little more overall, I guess. What you say?
Yeah. Well, once you figure out what you need, then you can put it inside and be done with it. That's slick. Bring her back close, JP.
It needs to get air under it.
Yeah.
So that's probably what's happening here. You need just enough skip to get air, because you're being held down by the drag in the water.
That's a Roby Paula, and that hull handles way better than it should. That's a nice hull. That hull is what you should build a pilot boat on, I think. That is perfect. Well, we'll see.
Pilot boat's supposed to move like that?
Yeah, that's supposed to be fairly quick.
You got me? Yeah, you got to be able to get out. All I know is when New York harbor pilots, I heard they make 6-figure salaries and they work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Damn.
I would kick myself.
Hammer her around. That boat handles way too good. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, stay here, Pat.
Here comes an Irish Q. Trying to figure out, why does he turn around in circles? Because I've got partial throttle and trim all the way over to starboard, so I can sit there and just, how the hell do you turn that boat so damn tight? God.
It's called a dance, man.
Oh, no shit.
Put your right foot in, put your right foot out.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun dun da 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 dun 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 dun. That's enough of that.
But I don't want to punch it.
You do want to punch it.
Well, yeah, we're gonna ease into it.
This is Comrade Captain Ed Tortle's Soviet G5 torpedo boat. She had an issue the first time he ran it. We lost one prop and had a shaft come loose, so everything's buttoned down. He's 3D printing some new props for it. We'll have to see what she's going to do. Hey, Fred, pull the RSQ back a little bit. I think eventually he's going to nail the throttle.
Okay, let me go out a little bit. Yeah,
That thing is so bloody cool.
some you can.
A big girl.
No. But some of those racing boats that these guys do, little small ones, they actually self-rent.
RSQ is dead center of the lake, just so you know.
Amazon for like 25 bucks.
He's right in front of you, so I'd be
I guess I'm thinking about the canoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it here.
yeah.
What's going
Hey,
on?
Ginger, you want to get on that boat? You want to get on that boat, Ginger? Let's do something.
There she goes. Is that full bore?
That's full bore.
That's not bad.
Not what it was.
No, but it's still not bad.
It looks great.
Well, it's a hydroplane hull. It's a single step hydroplane. So it should get on plane. And maybe you get some flexion from those props.
Yeah, hey, that's what it is. That's it.
Same motors?
Put her in the front, in between, right there between the legs.
How many cells, Ed?
Probably
The two, was it 5?
Yeah, one of those.
5.2 14
You have a
Well, you might try running them on 3 cells and see what happens. I don't know.
that's why we like everybody.
But she's working.
We're just right now just a regular.
KV on the 400. Yes.
Might need a little more pitch in your prop.
Okay, and that'll be, we got both props still there.
Yeah. Everything's working like it's supposed to. Oh. Well, she does leave in a hurry.
Yeah.
Hey, you might trim her back a little bit of weight in the stern to get that bow up some. Planing holes have to be balanced more than anything else. Otherwise, they're ask me about that and some mistakes I've made. Some of the mistakes I've made with planing holes is legendary.
Tell us some of the mistakes you made.
The superstructure, the original superstructure for the PT-15, which is still underwater over there somewhere. Well, that's cool.
No.
Wait,
All right.
it's blurry. Hold on, let me see. There it goes. I
All
got
right,
it.
we gotta get this thing ready to go. Let's get the lights on first. Here we go. It works. So, well, it's a little tender. See that? She's a little tender, but she's all right. This is my pilot boat, my aeronaut pilot boat I finally finished building. It was a pain in the rear to build. I've got every light I can think of working on it. Two, I think 900 kV outrunners, 2 separate battery packs for the lights and for the power, and 2 of the modules, the Groton control hobby modules for the lights, plus I can swing the, take a good look at it. I can swing the back and forth.
I'm zoomed in right now.
Yeah, and let's turn on the radar. She's all lit up now.
The radar.
So this is the maiden run. I'm gonna drive it for a while. If it doesn't take on water, she's a keeper. If it does take on water, she might be for sale.
That won't be disclosed.
Yeah, that'll be like a,
It's kind of like, you know, when they put like, you know, gear oil in the engine. They sell it to you.
now the sad thing is, those Control Hobbies modules have a flashing function if you pull the jumper. And I wanted the actual pilot lights, which are the blue and the yellow, to flash. And I'll be doggone is that for some reason it won't work on that. You know, they won't flash.
You know
if
what
I
you
pull
need.
that, it flashes all of them. But if I did some messing around with it and played with it, and it's a bad spot in the module.
You know, it'd be kind of cool though if you did. If you add extra 2 lights on each side above the name pilot, so that at nighttime it comes on, you can see the name of the boat. Wouldn't that be cool?
You know, so you can see the lights inside if you look real close.
Yeah.
Yeah. It needs a little more power, just a little bit.
No, it doesn't.
Pilot boats are supposed to be fast, okay? Because you're getting out there to go,
In a hurry
yeah.
to save lives.
But as tender as she is, maybe not. The thing is also, I've got her ballasted about they give you a range, 2,400
Watch my radio.
grams to 3,000 grams, all right? And I'm ballasted about 2,800 grams. So I think another 6 ounces might do the trick, get her down in the water a little bit more, a little less tender. But with all the weight you have in building that superstructure, plus the lights and the modules and blah blah blah, it's gonna be hard to keep it from being tender. It's just it's gonna be tough. So, but it's in the water.
And it's blue.
And it's blue.
Was that French blue?
It's that French blue, that same blue I painted the craggle.
You seem to like that blue.
This would look cool at night, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like I said, I would add 2 extra lights over the names at nighttime. It comes on, you see the word pilot down the sides. You know, one little
Well, I
light.
thought about putting deck lights on and everything else, but I started running out of room for wires.
Wow. There's plenty of room in there still.
Actually, if the thing didn't have the interior like it does, it'd been much easier to wire it up. You know what I'm saying? This thing's actually got 2 floors you can take out, the screws.
Really?
With the seats and stuff in it.